Today we're going to be checking out the Stockholm from HM2 Cult. So to start with HM2 Cult, if anyone is not familiar, highly recommend checking them out. They have a bunch of social media presence, and they have a really cool YouTube page that is dedicated to the HM2, that Swedish chainsaw sound. So what is the Stockholm? How am I going to, this is probably going to end up badly for me. Why am I doing this? The Stockholm may look like another pedal to you. So HM2 Cult, like I said, they have their YouTube channel. They have a circuit breakdown of what this is, and they go into, it is a take on a left-hand Wrath, which of course, they go over this in their video. The left-hand Wrath really is a part-for-part version of the Dunwich modded HM2, specifically the one with the left hand. And as you can see, the left-hand Wrath probably didn't have the best laid out PCB when compared to what it was based on, the modded HM2 from Dunwich. Definitely kind of a mess. This one definitely goes back to having it more intuitively laid out. And if you look at this, this is a prototype that was sent to me to check out from HM2 Cult, and it was wired beautifully. He did a fantastic job. It looks absolutely gorgeous in there, because as we all know, wiring is paramount. Right now, these are PCBs. They have them up on the website. They're about 15 bucks, I think, and they have like a full part list and everything you need to do them. HM2 Cult, like I said, they sent this one to me. Awesome job wiring it up. This is essentially a prototype of what the pedal is going to be, because they are planning to do pedal runs of this. That's pretty much everything I wanted to go over with this. I do want to say that beyond it being wired really nice, have I mentioned that? I think I have a couple of times. It's wired beautifully. Everything was put in super straight. It also is just really low noise. It's just a really well-made pedal. I don't get a lot of squealing or feedback or anything like that. Just a super good, really usable chainsaw effect. So what are the actual settings and features of this thing? Well, of course you have level and gain. You're going to have your bass and treble, since that's what you have on an actual HM2, but then it also has a mid-range control. And then of course there's also that presence control up there, and that presence control kind of helps you gauge where you want that top end, how much kind of top end distortion you want. It's not like a massively huge difference. It's not going to affect the EQ, say like the bass, middle, and treble, and especially with this HM2 tone stack, but it really does kind of help you dial in where your top end should be with this pedal, so that it's not like harsh or dull or anything like that. So all really good features. Like I said, this essentially is coming from the Dunwich modded HM2. Dunwich makes great stuff, and and then there was another person that made one for a while who yeah. Anyway, we're going to have this going into my Friedman BE50 Deluxe on the clean channel, and I'm going to be playing that with my Solar with Black Winter Seymour Duncan pickups into it. All that's going to be going into my Two Notes Captor X with a VM12 and DV77 IR speaker blend, and then we'll hear it outside of a mix on that same setup. Let's check it out. So I dig it. I was definitely able to get some really cool old school 90s death metal tones straight out of the box into my Friedman. It absolutely performs. I didn't have any problems, getting good tones basically any way that I set it. So I would definitely recommend picking up one of the PCBs if you'd like to try that out and are into building pedals and modding stuff yourself. And if not, I definitely would wait and see for when these come out as their own run. That should be pretty cool. I just have this one right now, this prototype, and I'm really digging it. It's definitely become one of my favorite Swedish Chainsaw style pedals. I just couldn't help but, write some old school 90s death metal riffs with this thing the second I got it and got it dialed in. But I'd like to know your thoughts. I will have a link down below to the HM2 Cult website so you can see this PCB and other stuff they have up there. I'll also link over to their YouTube channel and specifically that video where they do the circuit breakdown between this, the Left Hand Wrath, the Dunwich modded HM2, and that whole thing, because it is really interesting to see what I'm talking about. I just kind of touched on some, key points here, but he really goes in depth on it, and I would recommend it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay metal.